Great. Number one hater. Bro, where you been at? Haven't talked to you before? Yo. How you doing, girl? It's been a long time since I've seen her around. Oh, great. That's nice. Oh my god, bro. This early we're gonna be fighting these chains, huh? Alright. We got a pallet there. It's actually not a bad pallet. That way's bad. You're gonna run it that way though. I'm gonna try to do some teaching as I'm playing, and when I'm in chase, I'm gonna try to. Sometimes I gotta lock in if it's a really good killer, But majority of the time, I want to try to describe what I'm thinking about before I do it, like while I'm in chase. So I feel like that's the easiest way for people to get better. I'm not saying I'm gonna go on 5-gen chases. I'm gonna have great chases every game. I'm not saying that. I'm just letting you know my thought process. And if I have a good chase, I have a good chase. If I don't, well, there's probably something that I either got outplayed and he outplayed me pretty well, or I just didn't make the best decision. And maybe he made a better decision. Maybe it was a 50-50 loop, or maybe I just didn't. Maybe it was something I did. Maybe I bolted the window and I panicked and I didn't wait to see what he was gonna do. Who knows, right? But sometimes you get outplayed. A lot of times you will get outplayed. But sometimes don't be afraid to take the blame on yourself and say, well, you know, he only got me really right there because I didn't do that. I fast vaulted that. I didn't look to where he was at. I got caught out, whatever. Sometimes you gotta blame yourself as well. But then also give him credit without making it seem like you're being a prick. That, you know, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, if he outplays you, he just outplayed you. Simple as that, you know what I mean? And I can justify that if I know I got outplayed, then I just got outplayed. But if like if I mean, like if I go to vault a window at the shack and it has me jump in the locker instead, that's not my fault. All right, we're gonna go to shack. Let's see if we can see what we can do here. You don't want me no more? All right, so we're gonna go to shack. The only bad thing with this shack, we do not have a window on the opposite side of the pallet. We don't have a breakable window, so it's gonna be hard to mind game him if we go on that side. We're gonna go ahead and see what he's gonna do. He's gonna commit. He might take the window here. We're just gonna hold W. He waited there. See, there's no window, but he's committing. We're gonna come all the way around. We are gonna give him the. He's probably gonna swing through that. We'll give him a little 360. We'll see what he does. We'll chill right here. He's gonna go back around. He's probably think we're gonna drop the pallet. We're not. We got a slow vault, unfortunately. We'll try FOV. We're not dropping it. We're going all the way through. We're gonna keep it. Good hit. We'll just go ahead and get some distance for that. We'll take this window. Oh, my bad. Oh, we just messed up so bad. We're gonna keep holding W. We're gonna play this pallet. We can give him that pallet. We're gonna go ahead and see if we can get a fast vault here. We do. We got another pallet over here we can play. Where's he at? 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 Now we're gonna try what we're gonna try to do. We're gonna try to heal. Now all the gens are done. I feel bad for this guy. Oh shoot. This ain't good. Let's go. They should get that other door open, hopefully. You can tell this guy is new at the game, dude. Why are they putting him in, like, lobbies of people like me that have been playing the game for a long time? I don't understand the MMR in this game. Not putting this guy down, but you could tell he just don't... You can tell he's new. I mean, clearly. No offense to him. I mean, keep playing. Yeah, it's the only way to get better. Wow. Princess, I am out. You think he gonna be salty? I mean, he needed 1 kill anyways. No. False accusation of hacking. You're a baddie, bro. I haven't played David in a while. I just like running females because their animations and body just move so much like smoother. Like their animations are on point. I think the reason they move so smooth is because they're a smaller model compared to the male characters. Male characters feel like they move so slow. They all move the same speed, but since females have a smaller hitbox and a smaller, if you look at the model sizes compared, they look like they run faster. That's why if you're a male character, you're gonna see a lot more of getting hit through windows and through pallet stuns. Like it's gonna happen as a female, but I get so many less unfortunate hits than if I was David or any male character. I'll be getting hit 5 feet through a window every time, every single time. What do you mean freaking? Nothing I'll do will save me. The only game I've ever had a low ping in was Fortnite. I had like a 9 ping in that game because they're the only game that I know of that has a central server. That's where I'm at. I'm in central. Most games don't have central server, which kind of sucks. Sucks a lot, to be honest, because in this game I'm never gonna have it below a 60 or 70. I think 70 is usually the highest. 40s is usually the lowest I see it for me. I guarantee you I put money on probably around the 60s in this game. I'm probably around 65. Let's see. What I tell you, man, I know my ping. I would love to have this though. I would love to have that. Never gonna happen in Central though, cause I'm down here in Louisiana. In Louisiana, we don't have no server close to us. I wonder what the nearest server is from me though. Like east or west? Like I think they have one in Ohio, right? They did what they said. I gotta look up where the servers are at. But I know they don't have one close to me because most games don't have central servers. They usually have an east or west. And then they either pick one for us that's closest to either east or west. So I guess if you're in Florida, you'll probably get Ohio. And I guess if you're in Texas, you'll probably get wherever one's out west. So I guess it just kind of bounce out where you're at. I'm sure they got one out in Los Angeles somewhere. But I don't think they have a central server because I would never have that in this game. I got 1 gig internet. I got really good internet. About to go 2 gigs. It has nothing to do with internet. It has everything to do with the dedicated servers and where you're at in reference to the server. It has nothing to do. You can have the best internet in the world. I got 1 gig right now. My download and upload speed usually around 930 when I do a test. So that's why I can live stream and I can download a whole bunch of stuff and it's never gonna bog me down. I can watch a dang movie while playing. I be watching basketball live TV all the time while I'm playing. I got my second monitor to my right here I'm looking at. Right now, I got something on right now. Oh! She's angry. Now with Nurse, to all the new players, break line of sight. Watch this. Break line of sight. That is how you're gonna counter the Nurse and try to be unpredictable. So she's gonna think I'm gonna double back again. See what I mean? She thought I was gonna go back. I just did. I didn't do it. I held W. Alright, let's see what she does. This time we're gonna go all the way around. We'll go back this way this time. The Shack is very good against Nurse. If it's a good Nurse, she's gonna catch on to what you're doing pretty quick. But that's why you gotta be unpredictable, changing movement. See, she thought because the first time I went this way, then I turned back around, right? When I did it on that side or this side of the wall, I didn't get here and go back. So she swung early. She stopped her blink. She thought I was gonna fake and go back the other way. I was unpredictable. I held W. I just kept going. You gotta be unpredictable, especially against good players and range killers, nurses, or blight, any nurses, whatever. Any kind of range killer, or any killer in particular. You gotta be unpredictable. Like the first, be unpredictable against the first. Go ahead. Let's see what she does here. She really likes that Jin. Alright, let's see. We got resilient, so she's on the whitey white. We're greeding this. If she comes over here, we're greeding it. Now, normally I wouldn't suggest healing. If you're a new player, stay in chases while you're injured. I'm gonna heal because I'm a decent player. I have confidence healed or injured. I can loop injured or healed. But I'm saying if you're a new player and you're not confident in your looping ability, or you're new at looping, or you're not good at looping, I'm telling you, man, get in chases while injured. Thank me later. I promise. If you don't get back, look, I will give somebody $100 right now. $100 if you come to me a couple weeks later and say you didn't improve in chase with my technique. I'll give you $100. Swear. You can get. Just give me your cash out. I'll send $100 right now. I got the money. Don't worry about that. You don't have to give me nothing because I'm confident my strategy is gonna work. I'm telling you, running a perk like no midder or something that a teammate can't heal you, where they can't heal you and you can focus on being injured, and just keep getting chases while injured. I promise you, after about a week or 2 or 3 weeks, when you're healthy, you're gonna be so confident because you're already gonna be so confident. Your confidence is gonna go up when you're injured. You're not gonna be panicking that you need to be healed. You're gonna be so confident when you're injured that you could do, take killers on good chases. Imagine when you're healthy, your confidence and your time is gonna go up. So if you can get your time and chase up while you're injured, imagine what your time is gonna be when you're healthy. I'm telling you, I'll give 3 people $100. 3 people in my chat, or anyone just comment, I don't know. Comment 3-week strategy, something, I don't know. I'll pick 3 random people to get $100. I'm not joking. Dead serious. I would do a giveaway. Because I'm confident it would help people. A lot of new players don't think about, they panic and want to be healthy all the time. I'm telling you, your time and chase will go up a lot. That's how I got better. That's how I got better when I was injured. Or at chases. I just got in chases, I stopped being scared and panicking that I wanted to be healed all the time, and I got in chases injured. And I'm like, well, if I can get better in chases while I'm injured, imagine when I'm healthy. My time, I doubled my time. I doubled everything in my gameplay strategy. Now everyone has their own techniques, their own strategy of doing things, their own way they're pathing and stuff. Obviously, you gotta have good pathing too. Be able to chain the shack into another loop or whatever. That's when the shack becomes really deadly, to be able to chain it into another loop. That all comes with experience. Don't worry about that right now. Just worry about getting yourself getting your feet wet and getting yourself in chases while you're injured, and I promise you, your time's gonna go up. Like, if it doesn't, like I said, if it doesn't, I'll give you $50. If it does, I'll give you $100. There we go. You get something for either way. If it don't work, I'll pick 3 random people. I don't want y'all. If it don't work, I don't want y'all to be dry boned. You know, it's still kind of a giveaway, so I'll still give y'all something. But I'll give you $100 if And if somebody out there can loop the killer. If a newer player out there can send me a video of them looping the killer for more than 3 gens and show me the amount of hours that you have, and if you have below, I don't know, if you have below 500 hours, because to me that's still kind of newer, I'll give you $300. I'll double it for that person. That's gonna be for one person though. I'll do it for one person only. I'll drop my Cash App later, or y'all can drop y'all's Cash App after. Well, I'll get y'all's Cash App. I'll message you guys, whoever on Twitch, once whoever wins. But to win the 300, you gotta show me proof of your hours, that you're under 500 hours. Whether on consoles, Steam, just go and show where it shows your time. PS5, the newer consoles show their time. Back in the day in the PS3 and PS4, I don't think it showed your time, but I believe on my PS5, I think it showed my time. How many hours I have, I think it does. Or you can also go to probably Dead by Daylight stat page. I'm blessed enough to be in a position where I can do giveaways like this, you know? It keeps everything entertaining and that was close, mama. Oh no, I don't have any more medkit left. We are in a bad spot. She don't have Noah, but we're injured. You know what? We haven't been hooked yet. That's fine. If we have to trade, we will. Dwight, go open the gate, please. No, maybe Dwight is going to go for the save. He shouldn't. He's on death hook. But he's going to anyways. I just know how these players play. I know how randoms play. He's going to go for the save. He's already over there right now. I guarantee it. I want to go for the save because I haven't been hooked yet, but I guarantee he's over there. Or he's hiding, but he better be over there. Dwight, where you at? Oh no. I mean, I haven't been hooked yet, so I'm just gonna go for the save here. Dwight, don't go down. If you go down right now, I am in a very bad spot. Now, pro tip. If you have life, which I don't have my life right now, you can hit a window. If your teammate is like, if you don't think you're gonna make it, you can hit the window and get yourself that speed boost. Because, you know, if I would have had my life and he would have been like dead and I wasn't gonna make it to him, that speed boost that you get from that window could be the difference maker if you make it and not making it. So keep that in mind. I always think about things like that. Alright. Now you know why. Now you know why I should have went for the save, not Dwight. I knew he was gonna try to go for the save or whatever. Now you know why. Because I would have been, he still would have been alive, and I haven't been hooked yet. I wanted to get hooked, but she couldn't catch me. She just gave up. I was hoping she would go to that gate. I wouldn't have been mad. Nurse is calling. I didn't, you know. Fate. Oh, she had. Yeah, that's right. She had fresh. That's right. They didn't play bad. You can tell they're new. I don't think they have more than 500 hours in the game. If they do, I'm surprised. Not, like I said, not knocking them. But I can tell by someone's gameplay if they're decent now. Now, the one thing she did do right, or he, I'm just going to say she because it's the nurse, is they didn't overly commit to me. Meaning they knew I was a decent player, and they didn't sit there and stay on me and get looped over and over like a lot of new killers do. They knew when to leave me. They left me at, you know, they got a 2K out of it because they decided to leave me. If they wouldn't have left me, we all probably would have got out, right? So she did really good knowing when to drop chase and when to leave, so I'll give her that. She did really well. as far as that goes. Now Dwight, I'm not gonna knock him, but I should have been the one that went for the save. I'm not sure if he went for the save or not. I don't look like he did a whole lot of nothing really. Not to knock him, but I haven't been hooked yet. I wanted to go for the unhook because if I went down and traded, it's nothing in the world. I don't care. I haven't been hooked, right? He still probably would have been alive, but maybe he wasn't going for an unhook. Maybe it's just unfortunate that maybe she had, I don't know. Maybe she spotted him. I don't know. But I wouldn't have mind getting hooked there. I probably should have went down the last chase where she was chasing me just to save my teammates time to be able to, because I haven't been hooked yet. But who knows? Usually when I get myself up with my teammates, it's my first hook and my last hook. They don't get me off the hook. I die. Who knows what would happen? Now, normally, the way the MMR works, because I've been playing this game for 9 years, and the way it used to work is, obviously, you could pib up. Like, as you can see, I don't play Killer much. I got, like, 8,000 hours in this game, and probably, like, 70 hours in Killer. Almost the majority of the hours is Survivor, right? I'm just a Survivor, man. What can I say? But you used to be able to pib. Now, and then when you start, like, when the rank reset happens, you get easier lobbies, and as you move up to the red rank, you get harder lobbies, and you get penalized based on if you perform well in the game or don't perform well in the game. If you don't perform well and you meet the criteria, you depib. Or if you even yourself, you don't depib or pib. If you play well, you pib, right? And as you get to the red rank, your lobbies will get a lot harder. Trust me. Back in the day, a lot of these newer players wouldn't have been able to hang in these red lobbies. They were very hard. Even for me back in the day, they were pretty hard. Not gonna lie. So, but now they changed it. Your MMR goes up if you escape, and it goes down if you don't escape, which I think is stupid. It's not based off your performance anymore. So if you play really well in the game and loop killers, and you had a 3-gen chase, and you got new guy over here hiding in a locker the whole game, and he escapes and you die, his MMR goes up, but yours goes down, which is stupid to me. It should be based off your individual performance in the game, not based off your teammates. You know what I mean? And they put the MMR works by putting newer players or bad players in lobbies with experience and great players and people that have been playing the game for a long time, and putting players like myself in lobbies beating up on new killers and stuff. Is that fun? Let's be honest with ourselves. I don't want to beat up on new killers. Now, I'm sure if I was a new killer and I was new at the game, I would not want to be in a lobby with someone when they've been playing the game for 9 years. Because I would uninstall and I wouldn't play again, I promise. So, if they had this ranking system back in 2017 when I started playing, I would not have played the game again. I would not. I'm sorry. There's no fun in that. Sorry, it's not fun. It's not even fun for me beating up on new killers or having bad teammates and having to carry every game or whatever. It's not fun. And I'm not being cocky, I'm just saying majority of my lobbies, I'm the best player in the lobby. I mean, I've been playing for 9 years. I better be half decent. But I'm not mad at I'm not putting down new players. I don't want people to think I'm putting down new players. I'm putting down the ranking system, how it got changed over the years by behavior. That is what I'm putting down. They should have left it alone. There's no penalty anymore to performing bad in the game. To somebody hiding in a locker. There's no depibbing anymore. There's no penalty. That's what I have a problem with. And anyone can make red rank and don't have to be decent at the game anymore, you know? Okay, so the good thing is we have an M1 killer. So, usually M1 killers, I have a heyday with them. They usually struggle against me. Like I said, not being cocky. I'm very, very confident in my looping ability. The thing is, if he exposes us though, and we don't see him, then we're in trouble. That's probably gonna be the only time he's gonna if he catches us off guard. That's probably gonna be when we get down pretty quickly. So we gotta make sure we don't get exposed. Hopefully, we'll work on this gen. Nah, if he comes up that way, we're taking a free hit. That's not what we want to do. I'm kind of panicking right now. I don't know where he went. I do not want him to go that way, because that's going to be a free hit for him. Especially if he sees us and he exposes us, then we're definitely screwed. Usually when I go down quickly, it's usually getting caught off guard. You know, it's a silent killer, it's a pig, I don't see him. Or I'm texting and I'm not paying attention like an idiot because I have got pulled off gens by texting and then I got ripped off the gen. Or if we're on an inside map like the hospital, there's a lot of walls and it's a silent killer. They can come from any corner and just rip you up without you even knowing they're right there. I hate inside maps, dude. I hate it. It's good for you if you're a killer, but it's not fun when you're playing against a silent killer and you don't know, you can't get yourself a head start to get in position and start looping. You know what I mean? That's usually when I go down quick, getting caught off guard like that. Oh, he missed. How fortunate was that? Let's lock in, boys. Let's lock in. Can we see through that? All right, let's make distance here. Now you see what I mean? Don't panic. Now I wasn't injured there, but you might as well say. Let's not speak too soon. Okay, you might as well say we were injured because we got exposed. And you notice I didn't panic. I got scared, yes, because I didn't know he was there. I didn't see him. But after he missed that first hit and he swung early, which got very fortunate with that, I locked in. I didn't panic. I'm like, okay, we're in a good spot now. We can make a play here. I didn't panic. Most players would have panicked because they're exposed, right? Rightly so. But just don't panic. Stay calm. Make him make a mistake. Use your check spots. See what make him make the play, right? So, and what I mean by check spots is stay right here and see what he does. I can see through the cracks here, and you can kind of see what he does, right? See, I can still see him over there on the other side of that pallet. So this is a check spot. We have a check spot right here. You make sure he commits around that wall. Make sure he don't double back and take the window. If he takes the window, you can see right here, you can run back this way, right? So, just use your check spots. That's how I survived there. Just using check spots. You know, just check spots is anything that you can see through. You know, seeing it like this. I can see through this curtain. I can see, you know, through that crack, right? I can see through here. I can see if he's going out, whatever. That's considered, remember, you're in third person. You can hide behind a tree. He can't see you, and you can use your camera to kind of maneuver around, so remember that. Check spots is very important. Not only is good pathing and zoning important, but check spots is very important because that's how I just stayed alive there. We know he's got surge, and we still sitting on the gen like idiots. We're screwed here. Oh yeah, we're definitely screwed here. We went the wrong way. Good play. Yeah, see? And you see what happened there? I'm gonna tell you what I did wrong there. And that's fine, that's fine. We went down, we got 2 gens left. What went wrong there? I didn't panic, but I didn't have a game plan. And I didn't know I was 9-9, I didn't know he was gonna go for me. So I mean game plan was, when I was on that gen, I didn't look around saying, oh, if he comes, where am I gonna go? So I just went to a direction, I went to a dead zone where I had nothing to work with. So that's my mistake, that was on me. I mean, he played it well, he capitalized on it, but I always tell players when they're on gens, look around and see what you have. Make a game plan of what you're gonna do if the killer was to come. Know where you're gonna go before you go there, before the killer gets to you or whatever. You know, like, oh, I got a pallet there, I got a pallet up there. You know, just kind of look around, see what you got. I don't have no window at this loop, so that's gonna be horrible. We still got shat pallet, you know. So if I'm on the gen, right here, I need to make a mental note of where I'm gonna go. if the killer comes. So, that pallet got dropped. I got that one I can probably run to. That one's probably the one I should have ran to. Dude, I'm looking right at him. I'm looking right at the guy. What the hell? Hello? I'm looking right at him, dude. What am I gonna do to expose the guy? I'm definitely 99. So keep that in mind. He didn't expose us, but we're definitely 99. So when he gets, I gotta be very careful and make sure I get a head start to a loop. And I'm in a bad spot because teammate's healing right there, so I can't run to that loop. So we gotta run up there. That's all I hope. See what I mean? I knew we were 99 and I had nowhere to go. Yeah. I knew it. I didn't want to run to that loop where teammate was at, so that's fine. We'll take it down here. As long as they get, okay, we got a gen out of it. That's fine. Now I could have ran, like I said, I could have been alive. I could have ran to that pallet over there. I was nearby, but teammate was over there healing, so I'm not gonna do that. That'd be stupid to go over there and mess up their healing. So I was like, I'm not gonna do that. I'll take it down and then go over there, and you know they go down because I took the killer over there. So I'm not gonna try to lead a killer to somebody that's trying to heal. So it's not that big of a deal. We're fine. I knew I was definitely 99 though. I called it. You can't say I didn't call it. I called it. I said we can try to make it that pod, but I said we're in a bad spot here. We're definitely 99. How did he turn around so quickly, bro? I want you to chase me. Come on. You want to chase me? Come chase me, bud. I hate the aim assist that killers get sometimes, bro. Because I completely just broke his ankles and he was able to turn around so quick. I know he's coming back over here, so I'm going to get a head start. That boy took it. We got resilience. He don't know we have resilience, so. I'm greeting. I don't care. I'm greeting. That's such an awkward vault, dude. Ah, such an awkward vault. Alright, well, we greeted. We got our teammates out, I think. We got that gen done, it's fine. I'm cool with that. There's no way I was getting off that gen. GG, well played. Well, we got our teammates out. That's all I care about. We greeted. We got that gen done. There's no way I was getting off that gen. And we were able to loop long enough for our teammates to get the door open. I'm okay with that. To me, that's the win. I mean, I died, yeah, it's an L for me, but we still ended up winning as a team, so. Oh, dang it, she left. Well. Dang. I didn't even feel like I played that bad. Now it's the bottom. Surge and pain res, of course. Oh, dude, she's sweet. She seems like a really sweet person. Says hello, nice to meet you. I hope you have a great day. I mean, you can tell she's a good person. Doesn't even know us and hoping that we have a great day. That's awesome. I wonder if she's live. I'll give her a follow if she is. See, I feel like I've ran into her before. CLOVER. Ooh. She is. Or he.
Scared me. Okay.
I agreed.
This. Okay, let's see.
Jen, no way I was getting off it. And I knew
Sorry, I'm checking on something before we get to another match.
I knew I was gonna die, but I was like, if I can loop long enough.
I just changed my build.
A follow.
It's like a Shen build I made. Like a Shen build, why not?
Alright, I'm gonna give him a follow. He's got more people watching than I do. I mean, you know, gotta grind, man.
That Gen, no way I was getting off it. I knew I was gonna die, but I was like, if I can leave for long enough for y'all to get out, it's a win for me. GG's, you did real good. Thank you for the follow. Oh yeah, it's cool with me. You have a great evening too. You did amazing. I really appreciate you. You saved us. You did great. Let's see.
Alright. So apparently earlier I offended a guy. I'm gonna show y'all what I mean. I offended this dude and he added me. And I felt really bad. Because I wasn't trying to offend nobody. And I ran into him earlier this morning when I did a stream. Shoot. Right here. So, he said, bro, this is what I was saying in my live stream, but I wasn't trying to be a prick about it. Let me check out the new map in peace. Because I was playing the new rework of the chapel map. And this is what I said apparently. Why are you tryharding so bad? I promise if I wanted to lock in, it would have been a bad time for you. But which is what I said because I don't understand why people were locking in, like people were sweating so hard. I'm literally trying to explore the new changes to the map, which I get people playing serious, but I'm like literally like not even trying. Like I'm just literally just walking around the map and they're like walking over my body and whatever, taunting me and whatever they can do. I'm like, dude, what? Like, why are you playing like that? You know what I mean? He ended up and he had his Bubba anonymous, so you couldn't see his account. So he ended up mad at me apparently. He said this. I promise you. He said, I'm not a pro or a TTV player like yourself. First of all, I just started Twitch not long ago, so I don't get a lot of views yet. I get more views on YouTube than I do Twitch because I just started Twitch, and shoot, the guy that I just gave a follow to has got more people watching than I do half the time, which is fine because I don't really care about the money. I don't really care. I just like to stream. It's just fun because somebody can benefit from it and enjoy it. That's fine. If I never make it big, then that's whatever. But you know what? One thing in life is to make it somewhere, you gotta grind. I didn't make it. I didn't make it nowhere. Well, I didn't make it. I didn't make good money doing music. All them guitars over there. I didn't get where I'm at in music and to be able to do giveaways and be able to help people and be able to give money to charity by not putting work in. I made a lot of them guitars over there, especially that orange one I've had for years right there. That guitar has made me about probably close to $100,000, maybe more than that, just playing locally gigs. Not even, that's not even including the records and stuff that I've done, like music. That's not including recording sessions that I was on. That's just doing gigs. That's not even playing like a national wide tour. That's just doing the locally gigs. Guitar has made me a lot of money, probably more than that, to be honest. But I'm saying that to say is I didn't get there not grinding. I had to practice. I practiced every single freaking day I've been playing for 20 years, and I've been playing for about 20 years, and every single day I put about 2 hours into playing, maybe 4 hours. I put a lot of time into it, and if you have to grind to get somewhere, if I don't grind and get good at guitar, I don't make money playing guitar. That's just a fact, right? You gotta grind. I go live pretty much every day. I'm grinding. I'm just trying to play with different people. He said, "I promise you, I'm not a pro." I actually try to hide my stuff because of people like you, which I don't know what he means because I don't think I'd comment anything to him. I think he was tuning into my Twitch and was hearing me talking when I was talking. That's your fault if you tune into my Twitch at that point. And he said, "So thanks for making me uncomfortable. Literally just trying to play one of my favorite games to unwind after 10-hour shift." Which I work 10-hour shifts too. Monday through Thursday. 10 hours shifts. Unless I get overtime. So I get it. But how did I make you uncomfortable enough? You must not have been uncomfortable enough to add me. He added me, by the way, guys. He added me. And then I said what I said. I said what I said. I'm sorry I upset you. Just whatever. But he said he felt uncomfortable. I get that, but you added me, so you must not be that uncomfortable to add me unless you just wanted to talk trash, or tell me how you feel with that long message. Which I'm sorry I made you feel that way. I was trolling. I probably said something out of anger about because it is true. I wasn't locked in. I was literally playing to try to look and see what I could figure out. They changed with the new map and the new rework, and I'm over here getting the guy literally tunneling me or literally locking in and sweating, and I'm not even trying. So it's probably more out of frustration. So yeah, my fault. I wish I could put 2 of these on. One right there, one right there. I mean, what? Realistically, you should be able to put 2 of these on. I got 454, right? So if I have 454, realistically, I should be able to put one right here, one right here, like, so I can stack, right? That would make 16. That would be like having this 8 and 8, right? So what's the difference? If I don't have this, why not just run these 2? And make them, if you stack it, maybe I don't know. I guess I can see why, because it'd be useless, I guess, but that'd be nice, I think. Alright. This map is pretty good to loot. The main building's kind of awkward to loot. It is a nemesis. Alright, well, let's see what we got here. Oh! How'd you come up there, bro? Oh, freaking hook! I can't stand when they put hooks at the fucking corner of a fucking building. Dude, I was about to loop him for a good while, dude. I hate when they do that shit. I should have been paying attention, but I don't expect something to be blocked in my freaking... Well, now I know it's there. That's good. It's good to know. I have a feeling this guy's gonna overcommit if he don't get someone down. Like, if he gets back on me and he doesn't get me down, I feel like he's gonna stay on me. Every time I get on a gen, something's going on. He's going the wrong way. That's not what you want to do as a killer. Oh, dude, I went crouched. I mean, good play. Take him away from the gens. I tried taking him away from the gens as much as I could. See what I mean? I told you he was gonna overcommit until he got me down. He probably, I mean, he saved me a little longer than he should have. I don't know why you did that. That's stupid. We did all that, and we didn't even use the shack pallet. Fuck. That's why you told me you wanted Mori. Are they live? What was the name? It's... They committed on me way too long. If my teammates were actually doing gens, we would have been out.
Over to this 3-gen, which is really, really nice.
I said, you must have really wanted that Mori.
I'm gonna get rid of this guy. You're out here doing nothing, buddy. No. I'm going for a depth. I really want a depth. Sorry, Hex.
No matter.
I'm getting a depth on every single killer out there, and the only way to get it is a 4K. I promise, usually I'm not this mean. Yeah, no, I've noticed that these guys have not been really good. You can loot. You did good. These guys are hiding here. Like I can't see them.
I mean, he's pretty chill. I'll give him a follow. He's pretty chill.
Hey, thanks for the follow, man. That means a lot. Oh, hi, Sable. You just coming to offer yourself up to the Nemesis? I'm okay with this. Come on. I'm not even tier 3 yet. I haven't needed that much. Come on. Also, crap, I whip it around. Hello.
Alright. Let's run. Let's run a Flashy Flash. Alright. These nicotine pouches, strong as freaking hell. Like I dip and everything. Oh my god, I didn't realize. It's so bright. I dip like tobacco, but I'm not used to these nicotine pouches. I'm about to feel high, dude. I'm about to feel so sick in my stomach. But, because they get you there quick. I'm just not used to it, because I don't do nicotine pouches. I actually do, like, actually, you know, chewing tobacco. So, which, when I first started doing that, I got really sick, too. And now I'm just so used to it. Oh, shoot. It's a death slinger, you're right to him. Alright, so this map, you want to work the buildings. Don't work the actual pallets. I see a lot of new players trying to do this. You're not making the pallet work. I don't care who you are. I don't care how good you are. You're not making that work. Use the buildings. Work around the buildings, you know? Go through here. You got a window here. Get a fast vault. Now you can come over here. You can work this pallet, you know? Work the buildings, I'm telling you. You're going to be so deadly if you can figure out how to run this map properly. I used to hate this map. When I first played it, I'm like, this map is freaking trash. It is trash. Like, it looks beautiful, but the pallets are terrible. Like, when that pallet spawns there's not much you can do with that one. But if you learn the layouts of these buildings properly, and you learn the windows, like, you got that window right there that you can take in the shack. See that window over there in that building? Right there, you can take that one, and that becomes a really good window. I can try it here. Let me see if I can try it. So you got this fast vault right here you can take. You can take that fast vault and then take that into the shack if needed. My M2 gives me issues, so let's see if it works. He knows I'm there. Interesting. You're not getting that, bud. There's no way he saw me move up to that grass, huh? How did he know I was there, dude? I know, maybe he faked. I know he probably faked and act like he didn't see me, but I'm trying to figure out when the hell he saw me. I knew he knew I was there, but I didn't think he knew I was in the grass. I hate this room. Every time I go get on a gen, I get interrupted. Come on, Kate. Get him off the hook, bro. What are you doing? My Spurs are about to come on. Hopefully we can win tonight. It's gonna be us versus the refs. My God, dude. Now they're trading. Good shot. Wow. Good shot. I was trying to make it to that window. I got stuck. I thought he was gonna shoot earlier than that. I mean, he's just gonna absolutely wreck my team. There's not much I can do. Even if I go on a long chase, they're not gonna do nothing. That person's already dead. He's already on death row. Yeah, this game's over. There's not much we can do. We can try. Now I'm a cowboy. On a steel horse I ride. I'm wanted. Nice slugging. Interesting tactic. Slugging with four gens left. It's wild. That's actually really wild. GG's. Slugging with we only got one gen on your slugging? That's wild. Not gonna lie, that's a strange tactic. That's an odd decision. I ain't gonna lie. You're never gonna get better as killer if your mindset going into a game is just slug everybody. I'm just saying. My team is already weak. My team is already shit. Like you would have won the game regardless if you slugged or not, so I don't know why you're slugging. That's kinda odd. It's an odd decision. I'll add her. I mean, she was alright, but you really was set up for failure. You're 71. I was only at the bottom because I couldn't get on a freaking gen. Every time I got on a gen, something happened. I ain't been in one chase too. That was my first hook and last hook. That's why I had so many less points. I got hooked, and that was my last hook. Slugging with four gens left though, that's wild. I'm not gonna lie, that's an odd tactic. I hope that guy feels accomplished. This guy on PlayStation? He probably is, huh? ESDAW01. Wait. It's odd. He already has, so he already has the game in the bag. I don't know why he slugged. Dude, I have a nicotine high. These nicotine pouches are so freaking strong. Holy shit. I'm not used to these motherfuckers. It's only 6 milligrams too. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical. No shit? I could never guessed. I can see slugging when you're losing pressure. Maybe got one gen left. This guy already had the game. There's no way he would have came back from that. And I had such low points because I only got one chase and hooked once. And that was my last hook. I got hooked once. That was my last hook. That's just an odd. That's an odd strategy. Like, I ain't salty. I could take an L. That's not a problem. But we only got one gen done, dude. You already had the game. You didn't have to slug. Like, I don't mind taking an L. That's fine. But my team is already so weak anyways. My team is just, oh yeah, this is what I'm talking about. One of my favorite maps. This is what I'm talking about, baby. Let's lock in. Bro, his new skin with him naked is kind of wild. We don't have a window over here. Alright. The 3 maps I'm usually really pretty good at, and I really love. I love this map. All the Macrosafe maps. I like the Auto Havens and I like the Cohen. Auto Haven's really good too. Especially gas station. One of my favorites. Maybe we got a better team this game. Maybe I won't get hooked and it'll be my last hook. It's kind of unfortunate. Hopefully they get that gen done. I wonder if he trapped the shack. Have they trapped anything? Why is this person not off the hook yet? This map has a really good main building too. if you know what you're doing. He's putting traps down, I think. Yeah. So this main building's really great. So you can hit that window right here, and you come around the fence. You got a pretty good range around the fence, and then you hit that window again. It's really, 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 really good. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh my god. How are they running into the trap? This game's over. This game's over, dude. My teammates just don't have it. Game's over too. Welcome to MMR, babe. Baby. Just like that. Two are dead. It's gonna be hard to come back from this. Good play. I didn't see that trap there. Watch him run right into that trap. You think she's gonna run right into that trap? GG's. Oh my god, dude. My teammates, I don't know. First hook and last hook again. I don't know how people could be this bad. Oh, dude. I literally just looped him longer than my teammates did combined. And that wasn't even that long of a chase. I should have looked. I didn't think of a trap being there. That pallet. I figured it'd be at the window more than anything. They quit? Come on, brother. Elijah. 171 hours. I'm gonna check eBay, see if the eBay has it. I'm not paying $160 for a freaking cable. I don't know why it's $160. Ubisoft be overcharging people, man, for every single thing. A night? This one's $30, but I don't want the game. I just need the cable. Why is it? So there's a game called Rocksmith, right? It's like Guitar Hero, but allows you to play your real guitar, like Guitar Hero. And my cable has a short in it, and I can't not find a cable that's not over $100 something. Why the hell is a guitar cable for a game? Like Ubisoft wants $160. You got me messed up, bro. Good play. He played that well. It's a terrible loop. That is way too early, bro. That's way too early. What are you doing? Oh my god, bro. You're not doing shit with that flashlight. That was the earliest flashlight save I think I've ever seen anyone do. $53. $60. I'm not paying that, dude. I'm not paying that for a cable. Dude, this one's $89. I'm not paying that. I was trying to do, you know, get flashy with it. And then go into a little 360. $30. Not for Rocksmith. See, Ubisoft wants $118. You guys are idiots. This one's $12, but this is coming with a cable. I pay for this. Or they're just the game. Does this come with the cable? I just need the cable. I'm not paying over $100 for a freaking cable, dude. I mean, it's not about having the money. Yeah, I mean, if I have to, I have to. I don't care. The fact is, it's not worth that price. I thought I was gonna get lucky in eBay, and all I'm seeing is over $100. $60 to $100 for this cable. Mine's got a short in it. I don't need the game. I already have the game. I just need a cable. And you can't just use any. You can't just use any guitar cable that goes to a USB, because it might not work with the game. Damn, unfortunate. Fuck. $50, 60. We gotta lock in. I'll check that out in a second. This person does not know how to use a flashlight. $79. I wonder if somebody would go down on the price, because I don't need the game. I wonder if I can give them an offer for the cable and break it down. Let me see. Make offer. I'll offer you $20. Wait. Hey, I just need the cable. Are you willing to go down on the price?
Back to it then.
Dang, that one doesn't come with the cable? Fuck. I wonder if I can call Ubisoft. Let me see. I wonder if Ubisoft will send me a free one. Probably not. Ubisoft. Live chat. Ubisoft is so hard to get a hold of anymore, man. You usually can call them, but I don't think they have a number anymore.
Thanks for calling Ubisoft Account Support. We have great news. All support is now offered exclusively at support.ubi.com, including support for account access issues. You can now start a live chat session with our dedicated account specialists even if you're having login issues. Please visit support.ubi.com and look on the home page for the blue FAQ entitled, "I am unable to access my Ubisoft account." Again, that is the blue, "I am unable to access my Ubisoft account" FAQ on the home page of support.ubi.com. This change in service lets us help you get back into your account more quickly and allows us to extend our coverage. Account access chat is available from 12 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Eastern, 7 days a week. We look forward to chatting with you soon.
No input so far.
Thanks for calling Ubisoft Account Support. We have great news. All support support is now offered exclusively at support.ubi.com, including support for account access issues. You can now start a live chat session with our dedicated account specialists even if you're having login issues. Please visit support.ubi.com and look on the home page for the blue FAQ entitled, "I am unable to access my Ubisoft account." Again, that is the blue "I am unable to access my Ubisoft account" FAQ on the home page of support.ubi.com. This change in service lets us help you get back into your account more quickly and allows us to extend our coverage. Account access chat is available from 12 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Eastern, 7 days a week. We look forward to chatting with you soon.
Wait, what was it?
Sorry, you have exceeded the maximum allowed number of attempts. Please contact customer service.
Fuck you too. Oh man, I don't remember my password. Let me log in. I think I had to change my email because I got hacked or something. Let me check this email. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. So it is this email. Let me do. What do you mean I used this password before? What do you mean, bro? What the? Oh. I used that one before too? I didn't use that password. Tripping. Too many attempts? The fuck do you mean, too many attempts? Yo, okay, well. Ubisoft. Live chat. Is it for only PC? Let's go to recovery. Recovery email. They make this shit so complicated anymore. Oh, that was my password. How do I live chat? So I wonder if I. What is the Discord? Wait, are you a human? I don't know, am I? Huh? The hell? Let me try to do. There we go. Peace out.